The island of Mljet has risen above all nautical ideas. This is the love nest of Odysseus and the nymph Calypso, residence of the Emperor Augustus. Green island of astounding boskiness with its renowned national park, with its boar, deer, martins and mongoose population, with more than 100 days a year over 25 degrees centigrade. It's an absolute nautical paradise. Let's not hang around then, but sail round its 130 kilometres of coastline from the eastern end, Podskol Bay, near the islands of Mali and Veli Skol, round the northern coastline to the west. Cape Stoba on the way will warn you of Otok Bay, an excellent haven with several moorings by the jetty, a little harbour with 2 lights and 2 plus signs on the chart that signal reefs by the western shore. The next bay, called Trogir, also offers good shelter and a pleasant anchorage, while in the one after, Sobra, you can tie up by a long breakwater and then try eels from the island's nearby marshes in the local restaurant. After 6 miles with no shelter worth speaking of, you'll be greeted by the idyllic little harbour of Kozarica, where, if you can find a spot by the pier, you could do worse than visiting the Marin Radul pension, where you can dine and look around his organic orchard and kitchen garden. Sailing on westwards, you'll be signalled by the light on Kula Rock that you're near the next Dream Point destination, Polacha Harbour, which you can sail into from 6 equally attractive directions. And if you decide to drop anchor, the wooded Rogach Bay is ideal for the purpose. The remains of the Roman palace of General Iberius are the first things to look at in the village itself, and then you should try the gourmet menu of the Bourbon Tavern. The owner has set up several free moorings for sailors with hookups for electricity. On the terrace right above the sea you can choose from the excellent fish menu or the superb wild boar goulash. But if you would like to enjoy peace to the full and decide on an anchorage on your own, mine host from the Bourbon is ready to serve you a spread on your own boat. If you sail round the islets and shallows on the northwest, you'll come into the westernmost harbour on Mljet, Pomina. There's a jetty in front of the hotel and another in front of the pensions and restaurants on the eastern end, of which our commission recommends Nine, run by chef Pero Matan. Pomina is an ideal jumping off point for a visit to the local lakes of the national park, and we suggest you hire a bike or scooter or a local convertible and visit the lakes, especially the pretty little island with its Benedictine St Mary's Abbey. A bit to the west of Pomina there is good shelter from the winds in a bay under the peak of Debela Glava, after which we can sail round the western point of the island and head along the southern coast to the east. After about 4 miles it's not a bad idea to stop on Gonaturska harbour, near the village of Solina, and we particularly recommend anchoring and resting in lovely Blatsa Bay. Afterwards, in fair weather, it's nice stopping in the pretty bay of Sutmiholska, and then visiting the legendary island feature of Odysseus' cave below Babinopolje, which the local fishermen use as a store. And finally, at the very eastern end you can sail into sandy Saplunara Bay, a good haven and anchorage, and use your dinghy to look around neighbouring Blatsa Bay,